occurred to me for a second. Well, earlier today I wanted to see if I could find a really early Coast to Coast AM Alex Jones show, but I realized that, they got on the internet started later. Their show is back to the 80s. So, the first place I heard the bogus flat earth theory, which I consider disinfo, I heard it from Coast to Coast AM. So, the Russian hacking thing, we have no source, right? But we're hearing it's the CIA is saying this is happening. So then I go to Coast to Coast AM and I just type in hacking and I find this man. But it's very important in a way that you don't know exactly who the source is. I mean, he has all this research for his theories, but this guy is like an ISIS expert as well. So that's why they're not naming their source, but this is their source. His name is Malcolm Nance. And here's a YouTube channel called Middle East Institute. This is panel 3, Countering the Lure of the Islamic State. And here, I just looked him up on YouTube because, actually, come check out his website, please. This is his website. And it's, thetacticsofterror.org. Was the Dhaka, Bangladesh. That's the thing that I think is linked to Emory and CDC somehow. Emory is clear, like this university system. And we know that 50% of the drones were flown by universities. So that's, and these are his shows. Here. These two, Hacking of America and ISIS and Terrorism, and they're both this year. Like, he's a new guy, he's this year. So look, the date on that is October 12th. Okay, so that's before November 8th. So they've got this guy on hold, or his theory on hold, that you might have heard on Coast to Coast AM. People have heard some, heard whatever, are going to forget, don't know who he is, don't care, but it's out there, bloop, just like the flat earth thing was. And that guy is about, well, that was, I like that quote that Lisa Haven brought up the other day, that she said, judge them by their fruits, or, this is a very broken quote, and I'm paraphrasing, but because she was bringing up a Bible prophecy. And exactly. So his fruits are just very convenient fruits for this, what do you call them? Hillary's clan. I'm just saying that's that group of corporate friends, multinational friends. So yes, that's him. That's their source. I'm absolutely certain of it. And he might be informed by someone else, but that's the thing. It's like, he's the part of the group that they're being told what to think, and then they're being touted as the experts. So once this guy starts, he's already been talking about hacking. I mean, look, Malcolm Nance, and this is him 3 months ago on MSNBC, of course.
Apparatus called hybrid warfare. And the first component of hybrid warfare is political
and her
warfare
again.
and perception management, which is
I
managed by the Russian intelligence apparatus and by the Kremlin itself. And there is nothing that occurs within Russia that is not part of the hybrid warfare perception management campaign.
His hybrid warfare thing, he's saying it again. Here it is.
They have a message out there.
He's saying hybrid warfare there because that's the thing. They'll say, oh, and in the Newsweek article, they were saying tribalism. I'm like, why are they using ISIS language to talk about Trump? But here, hybrid war, see? And this is where they're talking about Al-Qaeda. Why is he talking about hybrid war when he's talking about Trump? You see this weird shit? He's like calling Trump a terrorist. And yes, this was, it's bad. So that was September 10th. The day before September 11th, of course, that would be published. Oh, it's not MSNBC's channel, but yeah, you can see, like, this guy's dangerous. I mean, you can see that that's the source. And if not, he's having lunch with the source every day. You know, they're in the same boardroom every day. Because, right, they're not saying it's one person either. They're saying what they're saying. I have it in the newspaper. So, yeah, did you know? Did you hear this name? They had him hidden. They had him hidden from you. And you've been on Reddit and all the, well, now the fake news sites. So, yeah. Well, I found him. But that's the thing. How do you get to this guy? You reveal the truth to Coast AM. And of course, who's he talking to? And I got the show from the lady back in 2009, and that lady's talking to Ian Punnett, right? And this guy is educating George Norrie on Al-Qaeda and ISIS and everything this year. See why George Norrie was having a steak that night instead? And yes, he always is, for geoengineering, certain cancer shows. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. And I knew I had to record that one. Malcolm Nance.